Have you ever looked at a captivating painting or sculpture and found yourself wondering not just what story it tells, but also how it was physically created? The tools and substances an artist chooses are often more than just a means to an end. Artists' materials are absolutely fundamental drivers that define and shape entire art movements. They influence everything from the visual style and subject matter to the practical aspects of creation, and even the longevity of the artwork itself. Think about the Renaissance. Artists like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo mastered oil paint, a material that allowed for incredibly subtle blending, rich colors, and the illusion of three-dimensional form. This material choice was key to developing the realism and perspective that defined the period. Before oil paint became widespread, tempera paints, which dried quickly and offered less blendability, dictated a flatter, more linear style of painting. Fast forward to the 19th century, and you have artists like the Impressionists. Their spontaneous brushwork and focus on capturing light and atmosphere would have been much harder without the invention of pre-packaged paint tubes. This innovation meant artists could leave their studios and paint directly from nature, revolutionizing landscape painting. Suddenly, the artist was free from grinding pigments, able to capture fleeting moments outdoors with ease. Then, consider the mid-20th century. New synthetic polymers like acrylic paint emerged. These quick-drying, versatile materials were perfect for the large-scale, bold, and often flat color fields favored by abstract expressionists like Jackson Pollock, or the graphic quality of pop art by Andy Warhol. The material enabled an entirely new aesthetic, offering durability and vividness that traditional oils sometimes struggled to match on a grand scale. So, the next time you view art, take a moment to consider the materials. Pay attention to the texture, the surface quality, and the colors. Ask yourself what was likely available to artists during that historical period, and how the physical properties of their chosen materials might have influenced their technique and the artwork's overall message. An interesting insider detail is how the availability and cost of pigments dramatically shaped early art. For example, the vibrant blue pigment ultramarine, derived from ground lapis lazuli stone, was so expensive it was often reserved for painting the robes of the Virgin Mary. Its rarity and cost made it a precious material, influencing iconography and conveying sacred importance. Another fascinating example is the shift from natural, organic binders to synthetic ones. This seemingly technical detail actually allowed for greater artistic freedom and opened doors to completely new forms of expression, moving art beyond purely representational forms. Materials are not just a medium, they are a message, often telling us as much about the period as the artwork itself. By recognizing the profound impact of materials, you gain a deeper, richer appreciation for how art movements evolve and how artists push creative boundaries. It is a fascinating and often overlooked lens through which to truly understand the story of art and the dedication of the artists behind it.